Hi Scorpio and welcome to Faylight Tarot. This video is for your wellness check-in reading, that time period being from the end of November to mid-December. Now, as per usual, I have cleansed and pre-shuffled my cards so that I can take my time in that and I don't have to waste any of yours. Now, as any tarot reader will tell you, there are a lot of you out there, so take what resonates for you and leave behind what doesn't. And if nothing resonates for you, then that's fine, it's just not reading for you. You can try again next time. But should you like what you see and hear today, then please by all means do hit the like, share and subscribe buttons and you'll be alerted to your next reading, which is for your general reading. So first of all, apologies for these wellness readings being a little bit later than what I would like, but I wanted to take care of my own wellness before I did this. I didn't feel that it was appropriate for me to do that while my ducks weren't in a row, so I did that. Here I am. And also I've changed how I read this reading ever so slightly. So for example, the very last card, instead of being how better to manage your duties and responsibilities, I've actually changed that to strengths because I feel that that's a bit more constructive for this type of reading. So where are we right now? The current energy that you're putting out into the world, Scorpio, is the Three of Pentacles. That talks about cooperation, working with others, learning from others, teaching others. Let's see, tell me about the Three of Pentacles for Scorpio, please. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles for Scorpio, please. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, we have Temperance, and we've also got the Two of Pentacles in reverse here. So, yeah, you're working, the work that you're doing within cooperatively, within a group setting, or anything like that, you're doing so because you are reliable, you're dependable, you're quite often the person that people go to if they're needing something found, like resources and whatnot. And what's lovely about this is that it is giving you some sense of purpose, which is wonderful. And you are very good at what it is that you do. Like you're very victorious in that aspect, but there seems to be a truth behind this imbalance that you feel. And again, that comes down to that question that I frequently ask on some readings, and it's at what cost? So what is it that's making you feel that you're a little bit out of balance? Do you feel perhaps that in this group setting, like people aren't pulling their weight, maybe? So we have for your unseen and your subconscious, we have Justice, we have the Ace of Cups, we've got the Three of Swords, we've also got the Moon card, the Devil card, and the Four of Pentacles here. So I wonder if perhaps it's a case of you being objective about the roles that you're doing and what other people are doing as well. Do you feel that perhaps there's some sort of responsibility or authority on your part? Maybe there's something happening in the legal realm surrounding all of this. But regardless of what it is, of what's actually happening here, with the Ace of Cups here, there is that element of fulfillment, as I said, but more emotions than satisfaction are coming through for you. And it's interesting because the Three of Swords here suggests this feeling of you being betrayed in some way. And I think that the way to navigate through that is you have the Moon card and the Devil card here as well. I feel that there's maybe some worries about deception or temptations here. Maybe fears about the health of this lack of balance for you. Also, I'm wondering if is there something that you worry is tying you to this? Do you maybe feel uncertain about something? Are you maybe out of your depth with some of the things that you're doing? But there is a focus of you holding on to something that's precious. Interesting. So what aspect of your life has been forgotten or neglected? And that is the King of Cups. That's your emotions, Scorpio. How you really feel about things. Maybe you're neglecting them yourself, or maybe you're not talking about them. Maybe you're neglecting how other people feel. Maybe you're lacking diplomacy. Tell me about the King of Cups, please, for Scorpio. Anything? Thank you. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Right, we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, we have the Six of Cups in reverse, and we've also got the Five of Wands here. Okay. Yeah, I feel that perhaps there's maybe a lack of diplomacy on your part or a lack of empathy on your part because whatever it is that you're involved in right now, you have put a lot of hard work into that. Like a tremendous amount of hard work. And you're trying to focus very much on the present. You know, you're going full steam ahead, you're making things happen, you know, and there's so much strife and competition and arguments about it. Well, to be honest, it's not surprising that you're lacking diplomacy then. Because there's so much being flung at you at once, and you're doing your best, and there's still nonsense happening around you. Let's have a look at the bottom of the deck. We have the Three of Wands, we've got the Ten of Wands, Strength, and we've also got the Chariot here. I feel that it has come for you to make a decision on what path that you want to take in order for you to look towards the future, because you are very much overburdened here, Scorpio, to the point of perhaps exhaustion. And the thing is that you're staying as strong as you need to be, and you're riding towards victory as much as you need to in order to get the celebration that come with the amount of work and the type of work that you've been doing. But there is this wish that you have here. Do you wish to see it get to a certain point? What is it that you're wishing for out of all of this? And that's a question as well. What is it that you're wishing for out of it? No, we don't do things for no reason. So what aspect of your life is too full? And that actually is the Chariot, maybe. That is that whole riding into victory. That determination, that willpower. Could be stubbornness. Tell me about the Chariot, please, for Scorpio. Tell me about the Chariot for Scorpio, please. Okay. I'm seeing a picture forming. Right, we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Eight of Cups, we have the Seven of Swords, and we've also got the Chariot again. Now, usually when a duplicate comes out in the clarifiers like this, I feel that it's the universe telling you to really, really pay attention to this. Because there's something here for you to really, really look at. Now, it's interesting, with the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Seven of Swords here, I guess the biggest message that comes out for that is, look, you no longer need to lead the charge. Okay? You don't have to do that. You tried your best. It's time for you to move on and to maybe do so quietly. But there is this element here of, again, this deceit. Maybe use that as an opportunity to walk away. But again, it doesn't necessarily have to be about deceit. Maybe it's about I don't know how to say this without it sounding harsh. Maybe realize the truth in how much you're actually needed here in this role. You know, it's not just you. You're not the only person that can do it. There are other people there who can do it. And I mean that in the kindest way possible. Like, I mean, as in, take it easy on yourself. There are other people who can lead the charge. It doesn't just have to be all on you. We have the Page of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Four of Cups, and you've got the Knight of Swords here. I feel like there's some element to this where you're being slightly out of your depth as you are. Like, you're constantly learning new things and you're having to talk to people and, you know, figure things out. And it's exhausting to you. You're doing too many things and you don't want to do it anymore. And I feel also that part of this not wanting to do anything anymore is because there are so many choices and distractions for you to chase down involving this that it's exhausting. You know, like, you can only put yourself in one place at a time. So how are you affected by this? And that is the Four of Wands, which is interesting because that talks about stability, foundations, and the home. Tell me about the Four of Wands for Scorpio, please. Okay. Is that Ten of Wands again? Okay. We have the Two of Wands, we have the Justice cards, the Ten of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. I feel that there is this desire in you to walk the path that is of more benefit to your home, your foundations, and your stability. And I think if you were both objective and take acknowledgement of how exhausted you are and how much it is that you're doing. I think that that is going to work in your favor. Because yeah, you know what, you are being dependable and you are being reliable and you're doing all of those things, but nothing is moving. There's no progress. And I think that that is the thing that is frustrating you so much about what's going on. You're tired of fighting the fight. And it's like the opportunity is there for you to leave that fight. We have the Emperor, we have the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Two of Swords here. Now, the Emperor energy could be yours, you know, like, which makes sense given the type of thing that we're looking at here, like you're in charge of something. But there's just so much to do. And it's like you just don't know what to tackle first, really. And because of that, there's this feeling of uncertainty about what it is that you're doing that actually leaves you quite defensive, to be honest. But I feel that there is an ending on the horizon for you with the Death card here. And it is one that's going to bring you different opportunities, ones that are going to spark your curiosity, but it's whether or not you take that. Maybe that's this choice over here. So, what to reduce or remove from your life is the Queen of Swords, which is very, very interesting. Now, the Queen of Swords, she's fiercely intelligent, she speaks truth and so on, but she's also very, very much involved with business and intellectual pursuits. Look at the Queen of Swords for Scorpio, please. Okay. Interesting. Have a lot of these on their side here. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Seven of Cups on its side, all three of them, and we've got the Six of Pentacles here. Okay. So I think what to reduce or remove from your life, I think you need clarity on what you're feeling. You're needing to have clarity on the disappointments and what it is that you don't want. And just how I feel that the amount of things that you have to do for this. And also when it comes to the Six of Pentacles, that's generosity, that's giving and receiving. How much of your time is involved in this as well? And I think that that's exactly what it is. What to reduce or remove is the lack of clarity surrounding these areas. Maybe you're not being clear enough. Maybe you're not speaking your true heart. Maybe because of obligation, who knows? Only you do. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords, we have the King of Pentacles, we have the High Priestess, and we've got the Devil card. We've also got the Star card here. Now, the Six of Swords can often talk about trauma from the past, but it can also talk about being rescued in the nick of time. Now, I think that as far as this is concerned, this Six of Swords here, is kind of a bit of both, because you're trying to move your boat full of swords towards the new shore, but it's so slow because the boat is so full of swords, it's so heavy, you know, like this movement that's just not feeling like it's going anywhere. Because I feel as well that perhaps there's this sense of obligation that you have about being the provider, being the stable one, the one that people go to ask for help. And that may be something that you've carried through from your past as well. But I feel that your intuition already knows that there's something really unhealthy about all of this. Something about this isn't working for you at all. And you know that in order for you to get on the right path is to remove yourself from this and bring yourself back to the stability of the home. That's what really gives you value. Not that I'm telling you what to do, Scorpio, at all. No, no. I just wouldn't be honest if I wasn't telling you what I saw in the cards. What to improve in your life is the Page of Cups. That is that curiosity, the exploration of feelings. Maybe even a little bit of that cheeky happiness. Because he is a cheeky chappy, the Page of Cups. How about the Page of Cups for Scorpio, please? Okay. We have the King of Cups, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the King of Wands in reverse, and we've also got the Five of Pentacles on its side here. Yeah, I feel that you need to kind of start really exploring, really improve on how you're exploring your heart and how you're speaking the truth from your heart. And again, that diplomacy, you need to improve that diplomacy in you of speaking to the people within this group about helping you, about putting their weight in to do so. Because if you were to really reflect on what it is that's going on, you will realize that there's actually, you won't have to do as much as what you are currently doing. With the Four of Swords there and the King of Wands in reverse, there will be that recognition for you that actually I don't have to do half the things that I'm doing. Other people can do it. Delegate. The diplomacy is key there. Because with the Five of Pentacles on its side, I'm wondering if your health is suffering because of it. Or are you maybe afraid that if you do ask for help, then you might get left behind or abandoned? sent out into the cold. There won't be a place for you. The bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords, we've got the King of Pentacles, the Fool card, you got the Page of Cups again, and the Page of Wands here. I feel that if you don't be really curious about your emotions and start to increase your diplomacy, there is a danger of you burning bridges here. And the thing is that you don't actually need to do that, because if you are the guy, male or female, the people go to ask for help and to get things done, take a leaf out of the King of Pentacles book and realize that you have so many resources at your fingertips. Delegate. I can send my people over here. I can ask this person to do that. I can blah, 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 blah. The King of Pentacles doesn't really have to do that much. If he needs anything, if he needs any resources gathered, he sends the Knight of Pentacles out to do it. You know, if he wants a message delivered, he will send the Page of Pentacles out to deliver it. Take a leaf out of his book and do that. And I feel that once you do that, actually, once you recognize that that is something that you can do, then it's going to open up a whole world for you. But what it does require for you to do is take a leap of faith in how you're expressing yourself. Now we've got 2 pages here as well. So I wonder if maybe there's an opportunity for you to find support within the youth group. So that could be children around you, adolescents around you, maybe a younger family member, co-worker, something along those lines. So let's come on to the shadow card here. Now this is the shadow card. The shadow card is for you to have a little look at that area in you that you don't really like, and to bring it into your awareness in order to accept it. Now it's up to you whether or not you want to do something about it, if you want to change it. But accepting it is part of the key for you becoming a bit more authentic. And that is the Five of Pentacles. So let's have a look. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles for Scorpio, please. Okay, so we have the Four of Wands in reverse, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse, and we've also got the Three of Cups here. Okay. So this feeling of you not belonging, or this feeling of this hardship, endurance even. I understand that there is a situation where it's important in order for you to do this thing so that there is stability. But the problem with that, especially because it's important to somebody, maybe important to you. The reason why I'm thinking actually that it's not important to you is because you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So there's this lack of stability. And also I feel that there is very much this lack of you focusing on what you want and how you feel. But you're putting a brave face on it with the Three of Cups. You're saying, yeah, everything's great, everything's fine, everything's rosy, but it's not. You don't want this. It could also be as well that maybe part of the shadow side is that if you don't do this, then you don't know what else you would do. You don't know where else you would go. So how do you find that out? How do you deal with this in whichever scenario that is? Quite honestly, you have to take the bull by the horns and talk to your own strength. What is it that drives you? What is it that makes you feel like you can command the lion? What feeds into your self-respect? And you will be stronger once you take a leap of faith in spite of the uncertainty that you have within you. Because the truth of the matter is that some of those uncertainties are just illusions. And I understand that it'll feel like the tower is crumbling, but the thing about the tower crumbling is that yes, it is chaotic, but it also gives you an opportunity to rebuild anew, because those foundations that you're valuing, you're not focusing on the right type of value for you. And strength is going to answer that question for you. What is the value? Talking about your emotions is key. So, what are your strengths? Ironically, it is the Eight of Wands. You can get things done, Scorpio, and you can get things done fast when you want to. Tell me about the Eight of Wands for Scorpio, please. Okay, we have the Two of Cups, we have the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Devil card, the Moon card, and the Nine of Wands here. Okay. Now, what's lovely is that there is somebody in your corner that is with you, that have the same values as you, that are in the same alignment as you. And this could be a partner, it could be a spouse, or anything of that nature. And the other strength that you do have is that you do actually have the ability to take yourself away if you really wanted to. That you've got no problem with that. Like when you make a decision, you can go. So why aren't you doing that, Scorpio? Why aren't you just making the decision to cut it off, go and enjoy your comforts and your luxuries? The reason why you're not doing that is because you feel bound. You feel like you need to. And again, there's uncertainty there. that you have, fear of the unknown. Maybe also a fear of getting hurt, or the fear of hurting someone with the Nine of Wands there. Hmm. Let's have a look at the bottom of the deck. We have the Sun card, we have the Ten of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and you've got the Nine of Swords here. Yeah. I feel that there is this yearning for you about having this joy, optimism, this vitality, and keeping people happy, of course, and everybody wants to keep people happy. But there is a worry there. Because there's an opportunity for you to do something different if you want to, or at least there will be an opportunity for you to do something different. Or perhaps even some sort of a windfall coming your way, and you're in two minds whether or not you should be there to accept it. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe there's something financial incoming that's stopping you from making this decision, and that's why you have to be here for it, even though it gives you anxiety. But the Nine of Cups and the Five of Cups here is suggesting that there is this wish from you to leave it all behind and be comfortable once more. A very interesting reading there, Scorpio. So if that made sense to you, then that's great. I'm really happy about that. I would like some enlightenment in the future of why that was, but I'm trying not to be nosy. So anyway, as I said, if this was the reading for you, then I hope that I gave you a lot to think about and a lot to consider. Some questions to ask yourself. And if you liked what you saw and heard today, then as I said before, please do hit the like and share buttons and do subscribe to the channel to help me grow it. And if you're interested, I've put links down in the description box below for links to your general reading, your career and finances, and your manifestation readings. Alrighty, but in the meantime, Scorpio, do take care of yourselves, alright? Bye.